So it's surgery day. It's 5:07 in the morning in the Marriott Tijuana. I'm starving and nervous and a little scared. But I know this is the right thing for me to do. Couldn't sleep last night, a little tired. Kept waking up, probably just freaking out. Had a bunch of weird dreams. A couple of people here that I met on the shuttle that are here to have the same surgery today. Already made contact, email with a lady named Leanne. She's older lady and decided that she wanted to make the change in her life. I've seen, her nephew came along with her, and he had the surgery in June, and he's lost, he's a different person. He showed us a picture of him in June when he was, I think he said he was like pushing 295, and he's a tall guy and he's lost quite a bit. He looks like a completely different person. You wouldn't even think it's the same guy. He was saying that it's gonna be rough, but it gets easier and easier every day. He says the thing that was the worst was like they pump air into you to get into your cavity, and that it takes time for that to absorb into your body. But walking around helps a lot, I suppose. It just takes time to absorb into your body. Somebody recommended Gas X, but I'm not sure that would really help with air in your cavity unless it's being absorbed by your intestinal tract or something. Hotel's really nice. I got upgraded to a balcony room that overlooks the tennis court, the swimming pool. I guess there's a golf course out there. It says it's a golf view. Not that I would use the balcony. It's just the other option to upgrade was to be put in on the floor where they like serve meals to special premier whatever guests, and the guy checking me is like, you won't use it. So I'm dealing with a little bit of a cough. Kind of started the other day at home right before I left, and hoping it won't really make a difference. It's just a cough. We're getting used to, I don't know, not enough calories. Last night I had to like get my calories in at the end of the night. So the nice thing about coming here with OCC was that staying at the Marriott, you get some extra perks. You get each night of your stay, you get 3 cups of chicken broth, or beef broth is what the other option was. 2 popsicles, which I do not recommend. They were terrible. They were like vomit flavored, frozen, refrozen, very gross. Just pass them. They're not worth it. You get 2 bottles of water, which you will need a lot of, and then some other perks and stuff. 15% off any food and beverage purchases. So, if you had guests with you, you had a companion with you, their food would be 15% off, which is nice. I got a nice big king bed behind me. It's pretty comfortable. And this room is huge. It'd been nice if I'd had someone come with me. I'm a little scared that I'm by myself, but I'll be fine. It's not the first time I've done things by myself. But yesterday was really good. The flight was really easy. I had a direct flight from Baltimore, and I just had to be stuck in a middle seat because we didn't check in early enough, and I was near the end of boarding on Southwest, so I was stuck between people who didn't want to share their armrests. So I was kind of sitting like this the whole time, which kind of sucked, but it was all right. I slept a lot, and whatever. San Diego airport was really busy, but I got my bags really quick and then stepped outside. As soon as I landed, the driver from OCC called my phone, like he was tracking my flight, and let me know he was outside. I think he was waiting inside for me, but my flight was a little delayed, so he told me he was waiting outside in the van and my name would be on the door, and it was. Nice van, big. There were 5 other people in the car. It was 3 people with one lady, Leanne, and then another gentleman named Ray with his wife. Ray had had the band surgery before, and he was coming to get a revision. I'm not sure what it is he's getting now, but he says he only needs to lose like 25 more pounds. That would be his goal. So I think he might be getting vacation, whatever that is. I didn't really know what that was. And then as we were coming in, there were a bunch of people leaving to get on the shuttle to go, I guess here, but it didn't really have a chance to talk with any of them to see what was, if they were like leaving from, stuff that I already had done, or if they were going to surgery today. But it was very nice. We went to the clinic, which I wasn't expecting. I thought we were coming to the hotel first. They did some pre-op stuff. We had to fill out some consent forms in Spanish and English. You had to do the same forms, write the same things. You just had to do the Spanish form and the English form because you are in Mexico. But they were pretty easy. They helped you with it if you didn't know Spanish. They would just tell you, okay, this is what you put here, this is what you put here. And it's the exact same wording as the English form, so you're not like signing your kidneys away or anything. Very nice clinic, very secure. They had, you had to like call and be let in to the building. The first thing they have you do is fill out the paperwork, and then they call you back to Lucia, who's the nutritionist, and she goes over like what your goals are. It's just a brief conversation, like to introduce herself, go over your goals, weigh you, and measure your fat percentage. I guess the scale does that. She says she recommends that you get the scale that does measure the body fat, because that's what you're really wanting to lose, not just weight. My goal was to lose 50 pounds. I weighed in at 199, which was nice. I'd been stuck at the 200 for a couple days. The pre-op diet sucks. You want to eat, and you're limited to liquids and nothing to chew, which sucks. Especially when your family goes to a all-you-can-eat brunch the day before you fly out, and you can only have soup. It was good soup, but still, I really wanted some real food. And then when she's done talking to you, you go back and you wait for them to call you back for an EKG. And the Scarlett was one of the concierges who was helping me, and she's really nice. She knows 3 languages. She speaks Japanese, Spanish, and English, and does very well. You can understand everyone there, no problem. Everyone has a definite, really strong grasp of English, so there's no language barrier to have to worry about. It was, they have you take off your shirt and your bra if you're wearing one, and they put electrodes on you, and you just lay down, and it takes a few seconds. They ask you some questions, go over your health history, just to make sure that everything's still accurate, and the doctor comes in, presses a button on the EKG machine, and that's it. You're done. You put your clothes back on, go wait out in the waiting room. If it's early enough in the day that the lab guy's still there, they do your blood work. Ray got his blood work done, but by the time that me and Leanne were done, he'd already left for the day. So we'll get it done this morning, which is good because I was fasting, but I was like starving yesterday afternoon. The last thing I'd had was on the plane was a protein shake, and it wasn't very good. And I was really, really hungry. So as soon as we got back to the hotel and checked in, went downstairs to the bar area. They call it the great room. It has like a bunch of big TVs that play 80s music, which is nice. I was really happy about that. They played a lot of Madness and English Beat and all sorts of good stuff. Some Spice Girls. So it was a little 90s, but mostly 80s. So it was nice. And then it had like sports and, you know, whatever else, a bunch of different things on, but the only one with sound was the music playing. Looked like they had a full bar, so if you bring a companion with you, they have a really nice menu. One of the companions, Leanne, she had the Azteca lasagna, which was, it looked really, really good. It had like Anaheim peppers and onions sauteed on top and a lot of Chihuahua cheese or something, and the pasta, it smelled amazing. The guacamole smelled really good. The pico de gallo smelled really good. My broth, it's just bouillon, chicken bouillon, dissolved in hot water, but after being starving for all those hours, it tasted heavenly. So it was something, and it was really good, and they brought you out a good sized bowl. So powered that down and had a bottled water, one of my free bottled waters for the day. And then, you know, sat there and talked with them for a little while. And I was running on fumes by that time because it was 3 hours time difference for me than it is for everyone here. Everyone at the table was from Washington, so they were used to this time zone, and I was like, I'm gonna go crash. And then once I got to my room, talked to my husband for a little bit. The Wi-Fi is really fast here, so we were able to use Facebook Messenger as a phone app and call. So it was nice to hear my husband's voice. So you don't have to worry too much when you're in the hospital about or in Mexico. If you're not in the hotel, you're not going to be not in the hotel much, so I don't really see the need to get an international plan. I just put my phone on airplane mode and you know, just use the Wi-Fi in the hotel. It's really strong, so didn't have a problem. I took a bath last night, which was nice. The water smelled really chlorinated, so maybe they have their own filtration system in the hotel. I'm still not going to drink it, but it was really nice to take a warm bath. Apparently there's a hot tub here, which if I had known, I would have brought my swimsuit so I could have sat in it for a little while last night. But I think, you know, once I get back tomorrow, I'll probably go sit out there and put my feet in at the very least. Yeah, that's a really big hotel. They have a huge restaurant downstairs, nice big lobby area, business center, a gift shop, a cafe. So if you know, your companions have like a craving for a muffin and a coffee. Sorry, I got interrupted by my alarm. So if your companions have like a craving for something, whatever, they probably can get it. Room service is 24 hours. So also if they have a craving for something, or if you're hungry in the middle of the night after your surgery, you can get, you know, broth or whatever. They strongly recommend that you really stick to the diet plan post-op that they give to you just for healing. Which, you know, I don't want to mess anything up, so I'm definitely gonna stick with it. So the key is sip very slowly. Like, you'll be surprised at how little you can actually ingest. So we'll see. I'm kind of a glutton, so that will help me, I think. About to go load up. I have to go check out because I didn't bring a companion with me. People who brought a companion, they paid a little extra and they got to stay in their room. So I have to take my stuff with me. I had to pack it up last night and be ready to go. I did last night order another broth, and it was very strong, so I ended up heating up some of the bottled water in the coffee maker and diluting it, so it ended up being like twice the amount of soup because it was that strong. I couldn't eat it. So it worked out okay. Definitely had enough of that, and then I had to have like 2 more shakes before I went to bed to hit the calories enough. I stayed up till 10 just so I could eat, because that's when I had to stop eating. Just trying to get those calories in. I think I'm gonna have a hard time getting some calories in the next 3 or 4 days, just because I feel like I'll probably be eating constantly to try to get calories in. But we'll see. that's okay. I have really nothing else to do, so that'd be all right. But I'm getting ready to go. I'll try to video more later, I suppose. I might be a little out of it, so maybe it'll be tomorrow. Let you know how the surgery goes, and oh, here goes nothing. Bye.